Hello and welcome back to Panzer Corps. Last time I forgot to save, so um, I had to reenact the last couple of turns, but I had a little bit of a problem because now we are having rain and mud again. Last time we stopped, we had clear weather and no mud, so this seems to be scripted because during the process of reenacting the game, I had one less turn of mud where I simulated a muddy turn by not moving that far. But that came to bite us in the ass now because I cannot avoid this rain and mud. Doesn't help reloading, it always is mud. So seems we are losing a turn, but I think we can live with this handicap. For the other things, we're at almost exact the same position as last time. Some units are more hurt, some are less, but I kept reloading the RNGs that were too far off from our last time. So this is pretty much the same at last as far as I could get. And so let's continue. We are about to hit the second defensive line. There are several strong points here, 3 to be exact. We don't know where they are going to reinforce, so it could be on all of them, only 1 or 2 of the 3. So my plan is to hit them in between so we can breach here and attack the possible strong points from behind, because especially in the mud it can be a real pain to hit them head on. So that's what we're going to do. We have to finish off this one. We will try to get this one. And most problematic thing, we cannot finish off the Russian Air Force. And this one Polikarpov didn't show up. So it's still somewhere hidden. So we will have to prepare for this one as well. So we are slightly in a worse position than last time, but we will deal with it. So let's start off in the south. Well, it's no use attacking here, I think. But we will set up for next turn where we will have mud again. But we can use this time to get in supplies. And we have two possibilities. We can use this railway line to ship those troops up to the front. We will obviously do that. But I think I will use transport planes for the ones that have no vehicles on them. There's not enough space here. We will need several turns to ship them, so the tanks will go on their own, and maybe I will cross the river here to attack possible artillery positions that I can reach here, or I will surprise them from the back. I'm not sure now. But we will definitely have to take this city. And, well, spotting for the Wolframen, very excellent. So that's not helpful at all. Oh, we cannot get them. But it's not bad. In the mud, in the rain, they cannot see. Okay, we have the flame panzer here. So I will redeploy those troops to the north. There is an anti-tank cannon here. I know about that. Yeah, maybe we will just take the hit. On the attack, the anti-tank cannons are not that great. We have to get on the roads. And now we will split up our forces. Those will go to the north and try to take these cities. And those will support our attack on the main front line. Yeah, we might as well resupply. And now we are trying to block them once more. So this way there should be no possibility for them to escape. Yeah, and that's it. Let's end the turn. And yeah, we trap them. Yeah, and oh god, that's not fair. That much mud. We have to attack sooner or later. That went poorly. And a rugged defense. That wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll need to reinforce, otherwise we won't get the city. But now it's time to use rail and air transport. Those are not hampered by bad weather. Yeah, resupply. Finally take the city. We have to block them once more, I guess. Yeah, so let's take a look what we are facing here. Oh, that's bad, okay. There's a strong point here, that's for sure. And one here. So let's take a look at this location. Well, that doesn't seem to be that bad. Maybe we are able to break through here. Yeah, that was a big hit. The Panzer is really paying off. That's not that great. I'm protected by this Nebelwerfer. They still cannot see us here. No, that's no use attacking here. And the next line of attack will be here. This way, we have a chance to break through in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, as expected. Ah, but this one was quite good. And we have a chance that they will attack into the defensive artillery. But as you see, it's a good idea to... Yeah, there's another one too. So definitely attack the weak points here. That's here, here, and here. And then we will go in from behind. Yeah, that's looking good. Actually, we could risk train transportation to this location. Nah, no, we won't do it. But this one will wait for train transportation. We are simply too slow here otherwise. And we have to move to open ground. We will hit them from the south. Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little bit nearer at least. Highest priority, of course, has the artillery. Yeah, some resupplying. And now let's build another defensive envelope here. Yeah, that should do it. Let's end the turn. Well, the defensive artillery is not really effective in the rain. And we provoked an attack. Ah, this one is bad. But it's only a non-core unit. Whew. And... we're really bogged down here. Okay, we could have done it, but it's okay this way. We will cross the river. Oh my god. You're too slow. Out of fuel, I guess. But this city is almost ours. So let's take a look. We might be able to land troops here. But first we must pound them to the ground. Well, this only gets 2 ammunition. Would be nice to know if something's there. Ah, another rugged defense. Another one. Phew, we got really lucky here. Okay, goodbye bridge engineers. So, and I hope this one will try to attack our Panzerjäger. Well, I don't like scouting with my Panzerjäger. Ah, it's empty. Thank God. Let's take it while we can. We'll send in more defensive artillery. Yeah, and it's like it has been for the Germans. The mud gave the Russians time to hastily bring in defenders on those defensive lines. These were cadets and troops brought in that were supposed to break the defensive ring around Leningrad. So this is really delaying us, and we have quite some distance to cover, and in the mud it's really hard to break this defenses. So let's see if we manage to break through here, then we would be free to go in. But the mud is not really helpful at all. And they're extremely digged in. So we can barely hit them. Yeah, and we already know there's defensive artillery. Might be worth to attack anyways. And it's always rugged defense. Nah, we won't attack here. I think it's better to resupply now. At least no defensive artillery. Yeah, I'm not sure if we are able to block them any longer. Yeah, and that's it again. Ooh, bad hit. But at least we got them in return. And still mud and mud coming. Oh god. And more rugged defenses. But at least we got the town. Yeah, we might want to it's 51 prestige. That's not worth it. At least we are closing in on Tula. And we still cannot shoot them down. We are running out of fuel now, so no matter what we do, I think they are getting away. And this bought them time to reinforce again. But at least the airfield was empty. Yeah, and in the rain our artillery is really not doing that great. And we are starting to block ourselves again. Yeah, and we have to take the losses now. At least we captured some strategic positions now. Guess that's the bright side. Yeah, perfect. The trenches are starting to fall. Yeah, and it might be time to resupply actually. We're not making any progress, so yeah, and there's still a defensive artillery in the background. I would like to suppress it, but yeah, doesn't matter. It's raining, so we should be protected from the artillery shells. No, we are not. Apparently. And it could put us in a very bad spot if we advance here, because there could be anti-tank cannons, the big ones. So instead, I will resupply my units and not attack here. I hope we won't get major time issues. But at least now fresh troops arrive. Yeah, and we are covering more ground. At least something. Yeah, but yeah. Well, the only airfields that are left are those around Moscow. So maybe we can at least stop the bomber from escaping. And maybe even the fighter, let's see. Yeah, nothing we can do here. Yeah, and that's it. Let's end the turn. All Alright, at least we can see, but there's still mud. Okay, that looks great. We've blocked the city. There seem to be no defenses here. And there was a hidden enemy there. So let's at least shoot down the bomb. Oh god. Those defensive lines are no joke. But at least it seems we can surprise them from the north. Yeah, that's great. Now we are actually getting somewhere. Let's see if we can force some surrenders here. Oh, the mud still is not helping. Yeah, now we're in. Might be better to take the city while we can. And unfortunately we're in a rather bad spot here, because we are vulnerable to enemy airstrikes now. And Yeah, there's a lot of air defenses here. So I'm unsure what's the best way to proceed. Well, plus attack for the fighter, that's good. And at least the bomber is gone now. Now we don't want to go near it. Well, that's not ideal. More supplies for everyone. Yeah, we have to get on the roads. Now let's see what we have to cover. A lot of vulnerable targets actually. But yeah, they can see that we can do nothing about that, and we're in range here. They cannot see that. They can see that, however. So a good position will be here. And I guess here. So let's hope for the best. And for better weather, at least the ground should freeze. This is... yeah. Perfect trap. Well, phew. Yeah, it's still cloudy, but the mud was a real problem. So let's see if we can get rid of this last scout car here. And yeah, we are running out of everything basically. And very important to take the airfield, to deny them the ability to resupply. And at the very least, I want to block the city. I can whittle it down with airstrikes. Okay, that's everything we can do right here, I think. So, we lost our scout car. So no scouting for us. But we can use a non-core tank. Okay, the city is empty as well. That's what I like to see. So I guess we will just take it. Yep, nothing there. So we have, well, there's one more to go. That's so much ground to cover. Yeah, and we have to be careful because now this MiG will have resupplied. So we're still in a very tricky situation. But at least now we have enough infantry to destroy those last anti-aircraft cannons. At least I really do hope we have them. Yeah, that was a big hit, 6 damage. Ooh, that was important, and +3 attack for the infantry. That's extremely important. Well, and we are still lacking the means to really hit them. That's not an easy situation. Sorry if this takes a little bit, but we're having some serious problems here. Okay, there's a defensive ring around Moscow as well. Well, at least that's no surprise. But we're there. I don't think we can do anything about this one for the moment. But at least they cannot see us anymore. This has a spotting range of 1. So it sees, the only thing it sees are the units around here. So it actually might be worth bombing this one. But it's still very entrenched. No. And maybe if we bring in the tank. Ah no, there's another spotting infantry here, so never mind. We will just resupply. And bring back the tank. We will have to worry about this one MiG. But we can do this later. For the moment, let's advance without getting seen. Ideally without getting seen. Now we are at least covering a lot of ground. So let's think. They can see this tank, that's a prime target, so let's defend it. They can see this one, that's not a prime target. They cannot see any of those units. They can see this one, but we cannot do anything about it. Ah no, they cannot see it. It's a conscript. He has only a vision range of 1. Those as well. Yeah. So we are pretty much in the clear here. more conscripts. But those we can deal with. At least the city is blocked, so it might be worth defending this Sturk. No, it's not. So let's make sure not to get any surprise hits here. Resupply. And no good targets for this one. So that's it. Once again, let's end the turn. Yeah, and big hit. Yeah, that. Whew. We are taking quite some losses here, but it's still good weather. We have to take this opportunity to deal a major blow to them, and then we will stop the... No, yeah, we will end the video right now, and we will finish off Moscow in a fourth video. So we really got hurt by the weather. But now we have got the Russian infantry, the Russian Air Force. We more or less broke through to the defensive lines. So now it's just Moscow itself. But I hope to avoid further big losses because our prestige is still not doing that great. But I think we're on a good way, and I'm sure we can do it now. So see you next time. Bye.